car on a 205 at the moment. So this is the tires. They'll have the... Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And I'm currently on my way to J2. I want to do some minor things. I want to move my shift light. I don't like that it's there, and I want to reduce the brightness. I feel like it's just way too bright. It's like when I watch the videos of this car going past, when people are taking videos from the stands, you can see this whole bloody interior light up. So I want to turn that down a little bit, move it up here, just so that maybe it just catches my eye a little bit better. And I want to change out the radio. Radio's going to come out for something a little more period correct, and then the little bits and bobs to do. The other day I went to a show. It was the Waterfront Motor show. I'm just going to add a couple of clips in. So this is the Waterfront Motor show. It's actually quite a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Not bad. Saw all these guys at Killarney recently and parked up. G18 black is really nice. So hard out here. Very nice. 2 gears. Oh, I haven't seen a gear in a long time. So it was, it was not much of a show. It was kind of disappointing, but we don't have many shows in Cape Town, sadly. So you kind of have to take what you can get. Picking this up quite a few days later, so I did an update on what I got up to the Mk2. I just changed the radio. I'll insert the picture here now. And that was it. That's all I did. I didn't get to the shift light or anything, which is quite unfortunate. And then I was hoping I would have my tires, but they haven't arrived yet. So unfortunately, no go on that. But I thought, you know what, the GTS hasn't been on the channel for a while, so I'll just give you guys a bit of an update. And the GTS is out here doing its thing. So I just experienced what my dad was saying. You give it, and then there's just no throttle. There's just absolutely nothing. It's very weird. It's a very weird issue. But I thought I'll just give you guys a POV. I am logging. Just want to see what's going on. So the car is going to be back racing soon, and before I just hop in with another video of the car racing, I thought I'd just show you guys around, tell you what's changed and all of that. So it's, like I mentioned previously, it's on a ECU Master now. It's on a EMU Classic. So we went from the Dictator 60-2 to the Classic, and it's been great, but it's like one of those upgrades that just opens up all kinds of other issues. So on the Dictator is very forgiving. ECU Master not so much. It just shows you where the issues are. So there's just things to work on with the car. Forgive the taped up speedo. It just saves me from adding a lot of blur in post. But other than that, the car is very different. It has come a long way from when we got the car initially in Joburg. It had a big GT35 on it, so I have to just kind of like wait with it. Wait for that boost. It takes a while. And Rudy worked on the car. He did quite a lot of work on the car, and he got got this thing spooling up really well on a GT30. It's a GT30 with a 0.63 housing, but yeah, it is very happy on that housing. I see you. A little bit of dubbing there. So it is quite responsive. Let's see how responsive. This car just sounds really good. Before I go any further, I'm just going to give you guys a quick walk around. So GTS looks very similar yet different. There is quite a few changes. Bumpers have been painted, and my favorite addition is the Momo wheel. It's the one I had in my car for a while, and the car has a single light grille on it now. Hopefully you can see that clearly. Bumper painted. Yeah, it is. I like it. It looks cool. I am currently just logging to see if it's just a fueling issue, or if it's just 100% throttle body that's just too big, because it's like you barely touching it and it's like doop. So yeah, bit of a weird one. What else can I say? I don't know if he's calling me, if he wants his roof chopped off, or what the deal is. But yeah, the car is very responsive. I'm not gonna let you know what power it makes because we plan on racing. See, there's no throttle. Very weird. Like, the car makes good power. Let's just put it that way, and it makes more torque than I do because it's a 2-liter and I'm an 1800. People forget that my car is 1800. But yeah, it makes more torque than I do, so that's all I'll give you guys for now. Like I mentioned previously, if you guys help me get to 10k, my dad said he'll race me at Killarney when I hit 10k. So let's get it there. I mean, not too much of a hurry because I feel like he needs quite a bit of seat time, and just to get this car dialed in, I don't want it to be like a rush situation where we're like, oh, we hit 10k now, we have to race. It's more so, let's hit 10k, get the car ready so that it's a good race. I want it to be really good. So we've ordered a flex fuel sensor for it, so we can get the car on an ethanol mix, just to make it safer for racing. Racing on pump is cool and all, but it's also very extreme conditions, and I feel like just having some safety buffer, having the car on ethanol would be great. So I'm very curious to see what it does on an ethanol mix. It should make good power. I'm not too sure what good is. It's Mr. Turbo GT30, and I'm not sure how much boost they take, and when they become really inefficient and they just become really bad hot air pumps. So currently at 1.5 bar boost at the moment, but I will have to confirm that, because I'll have to check the log to see what it's doing in like 3rd, 4th gear. I am not going to abuse it with the 1st gear into 2nd and all of that. I'll pull it from 2nd gear, see what it does. Hopefully it works for me. Oops, fluff. That guy's too close. Maybe a bit of a short shift there. car is stuck in third gear. Responsive going into third than my car. Way more. That wasn't like send it all the way to the moon into third shift, but yeah, way more responsive. It's got a lot more mid-range than my car does, and it's surprisingly not dead on top. So yeah, this is a good car. I think it's going to do really well at Killarney, but it just needs a little bit of finessing and a whole lot of money because it's still open diff, so it needs an LSD. Should help it a whole lot, because I know that first, second gear it's just going to spin quite a bit. Going into third, it's not like that caddying wheel spin, which is good. Like, there's a little bit of a delay. Maybe it's me. So yeah, like, that was weird. I was keeping my foot like quite consistently on the throttle there, and it just kind of did a hold back. More stable than my car, but I started to feel it swaying ever so slightly there. It just sounds cool. Like, every time I drive it, I'm like, yeah, this thing sounds that is very, very cool. I think I have enough of a log to work with, and hopefully I can see what's going on. Not that I'm a tuner, but there should be something for me to just check. I just want to make sure that everything on the fueling side looks good. Don't have to touch timing, won't touch any boost. I just want to see if the AFRs are where they should be. That has to be fuel. That has to be fuel. I heard like a little pop as it started to have some power again. It has to be fuel. Does sound very nice. I don't know. I have to look at the log and I have to get back to you guys on that, see if there is anything. When Andrew and I went out with my dad before. The log looked okay, but currently got auto tune open so that it can like flag issues, but I think I'm just going to, it doesn't look like it's filling all the load cells, which is quite strange. I got my tires today and I'm too excited to wait till the weekend to fit them, so I'm going to do them now. I really hope that it fits. They are huge, like 225/50 is a massive tire, my word. So this is the car on a 205 at the moment. I just want to show you what it fits like. So that's what I'm working with. I really like the look, but yeah, I'm quite curious to see what the 225. Hopefully it still sits within the arch and it's not like a tow truck. Mark 2 is a little more forgiving than a Mark 1, so I'm hopeful that it will look decent. So this is the tires. They'll have the stickers on it. Usually people leave that on, but yeah, they are chunky boys. Just want to show you what this tire looks like. Yeah, it's been through some things. So this is a side by side. So I'm thinking that I might have to fit the spacer, because like that's with a 205 on it. Hopefully, you see the wheel offset is like ET38 or ET40, so it is quite far in. So maybe, hopefully I can get away without the spacer, but I might need to run like a 5-7 mil or so. We'll see. So the lighting is terrible, but 225s are on and they look like this car just eats it up with the wheel offset. Mark 1 guys can't do these things. Feels like a Mark 2 superpower. So I lost both wheel caps and there's some clearance for turning. Should be all good. It's really dark here, not ideal for video, but I need to give you guys a quick update. So I am back in the GTS and I looked over the logs last night and I figured out the issue. Well, not just me, but Andrew and I. So it's 2 fuel cuts. Car's going to Rudy for other things. I'm actually not too sure what the other things are, but yeah, just tweaking, getting the car slightly better for drags. I am on my way home now. It's been an interesting video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My new old radio is kind of messing around, unfortunately. It's a bit wonky, so I don't know, maybe that old cheapie might be coming back in, but it's doing some strange things to the audio. Anyway, that boost cut thing, fuel cut thing came back again. I made some adjustments. I'm going to look over the log when I get home, but for the most part there was no like crazy fuel cuts on my way to Rudy with the car. So I hope that we kind of got to the bottom of it and that it's not like a bigger issue. Yeah, I'm glad to be able to find these issues and not have to book the car in to Andrew and Jamil to have a look over it and all of that. But yeah, maybe not ramble on too much. It's already a long video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.